I don't want to get to that point where I have 500 million subscribers. 1 million views on YouTube is good enough for me. But I'm not going to do stuff totally outrageous to the point where I get 500 million subscribers. I don't want that, because that will drive me to the point where I say, the hell with it all. It's over. You know, it's bad enough having to listen to Bob bring me down about who's single and who's not in the world of entertainment. You know, I had something to look forward to when Ashley Tisdale was single. You know, the party life for Ashley Tisdale. The 20, who care? I didn't care. I didn't care about the 28 million subscribers Ashley had. I didn't care about the 28 million. You know, when I went to her Facebook page, it was like, holy Jesus, you know, 28 million subscribers. You know, I didn't know nothing about her being married. Bob brings me down with all this depressing news. Happy holidays, Bob. Happy holidays.
Well, I'm sorry to say it, man, but she had to. You just had to do it. Man, I can't. Yeah.
Did you see the Muppets? Did you see the Muppets Christmas special? It's absolutely ridiculous how much Christmas was overkill this year. They even had a Muppets Christmas special in New York with like the Muppets and Ariana Grande. That was like Christmas this year. Another thing with the spending, Christmas this year has absolutely, positively, ridiculously, supercalifragilistically, expialidociously been overkilled. We started back, like here in Canada, we started promoting it back on November the 1st. As soon as Halloween is over, out comes the Christmas campaign, and it's been totally, totally overkilled. Christmas specials every night throughout November and December. We've had the Muppets. We've had Ariana Grande doing live concerts or whatever you want to call them. We've had people, the television networks have been completely decked out for Christmas. This time of year is totally, totally overkill. It's absolutely ridiculous. Lay off the overkill. You know, talk about something else more so than Christmas. I hate it. I don't hate Christmas. I just hate how it's overkill. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you on that one.
Don't you agree? Like, Bob, like singing Feliz Navidad once is enough. Do we have to hear that same stupid song on the radio over and over and over and over and over? Grandma got ran over by a reindeer. Rudolph's going to make it to town. Run, run, Rudolph. Or that stupid Jingle Bell Rock song that comes on the radio every year. I mean, honest to God. I mean, put out something new. Put out a new Christmas song. I'm tired of hearing about Justin Bieber and Santa Claus is coming to town. I'm tired of hearing Christina Aguilera's same Christmas shit every year. They play the same 500 Christmas songs non-stop. It's just overkill.
Unbelievable stuff. I hear you.
Man. Seriously, I'm making good points to this Christmas special. I am lashing out on Christmas because it's absolutely ridiculous. We spend, what does this time of year really amount to? I mean, 20 years ago when you were a kid, you know, you were like, you know, so excited, Santa's coming. And now at 10 years old, kids know that Santa isn't real. You know, when you were a kid, you were devastated to find out that Santa wasn't real. It was like, oh my Jesus, it's the end of the world. What the fuck am I going to do now? Santa's not real. And now, bejesus, people are finding out about that when they're 5, 6 years old. You crush their Christmas spirit, you spend $1,500 to $2,000 on them, and you overkill this time of year, so by the time Christmas comes around in 2015, we're sick of hearing about it. You know, it used to be such a relevant time of year. Whatever happened to Jesus being a part of Christmas? They've taken Jesus out of Christmas entirely. On Facebook, like, it's called Xmas now because people are too lazy to spell an 8-letter word. Christmas. Why do you go Xmas? What's the point of it? You know, you're taking Jesus out of Christmas altogether. Jesus is the man. Without Jesus, none of this would have been possible. You feel me on that, Bob?
I understand where you're going from there. As I look here to look at what's going on with Mitchell Musso, he hasn't done anything since his legal troubles.
Yeah, I'm sure Jesus is frustrated about what's going on with Christmas. What's going on with Mitchell Musso? Is he in jail now, or?
No, he's not in jail. Yeah, my guess, he has a good idea to get away from the spotlight for a little while.
There's people that just vanish completely, Bob, and he's one of them. And I'm surprised he hasn't called my ass out for a match at WrestleMania or something over Emily Osmond. I think that's coming too down the road. I'm still waiting on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
one thing else too. since we're on the topic of depressing stuff, I got one more depressing thing that I got to bring up. I mentioned Selena Gomez earlier in the show, and I talked about how, people follow her on Facebook and Twitter and stuff. And the thing was, I talked about her on your show. I think I did a video blog on YouTube, and I talked about her on your show there, I think the day before the birthday special when I appeared to promote it. And I talked about the breakup of Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber, how all my video blogs on YouTube about that got over so phenomenally well. And now apparently she's released a song on the American Top 40 Billboard chart called What the Heart Wants about Justin Bieber. Stay away. I'm speaking directly to Selena Gomez when I say this. You did not make a bad decision, and it's not your fault. Stay away from Justin Bieber. He's the worst thing that ever possibly happened to you in your life. Get it through your head. You are a higher class individual than that, and you don't need that in your life. All you need to do is look up the most attractive man. That's all you need to do. There's not, just because you fall in love with one person doesn't mean that they're the one for you. There's other people out there like him. People just don't tell you about them. You have to find them yourself. And I know you know that. And I know that you don't need that in your life. I don't know why celebrity. The thing is, people will do anything for attention. And they will use the stupidest thing to get that attention because what they do in life is irrelevant. Why does Selena Gomez need to be with a guy who stripped recently on stage because he was being booed? Why? Honestly, Bob.
I don't know. That's something else just because she's with Justin Bieber and she's getting booed. She was
booed. She's getting booed. He's getting booed. We're all getting booed. Unbelievable. So, Bob, how much did you drink Christmas? How much did you drink this Christmas? How much liquor have you consumed up to this point?
I've been very good. I haven't touched one little bit of alcohol.
You haven't touched one bit of alcohol. I find that very hard to believe because this time of year, that's another thing, too. People tend to really overkill it on the alcohol and the liquor this time of year. The liquor corporation cashes in. The electrical companies cash in because they come. And the thing about the electrical companies, I'll shoot on the electrical companies here later on in the show because that's something else that frustrates me too about how, make sure your Christmas tree and your Christmas lights are turned off when you go out. They don't care if your Christmas lights are turned off because as long as they're turned on, they're making money off your ass. The thing is about Christmas is it's just absolutely ridiculous how people overkill this time of year, and the liquor corporation cashes in. It's unbelievable how much liquor is consumed and the financial spending, the financial strain, and the alcohol consumption is ridiculous. And I got to put this out there. Be safe at whatever you're doing, wherever you are tonight listening to this, whatever you're doing, be safe. Do not drink and drive. I'm being honest with you because it is absolutely ridiculous the number of cases that we hear about this, and it's ridiculous, Bob.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you where that goes, and I'm even looking up Selena Gomez to see what she's been doing since her her whole thing. She's had issues herself too. She actually was. Up until a little while ago, she's, she has autoimmune disease known better as lupus. So she's fighting lupus, and and to deal with this and the fact that she's had to go into rehab for I don't know if it was alcohol abuse or drug abuse, but she's had her own issues herself too. What does Disney do to these people to cause all this? I mean, has Disney had one person that hasn't gotten stressed out and done stuff like this? I mean, you don't see it getting so negative for Ashley Tisdale, or even Emily Osment for that matter. But you're hearing about Mitchell Musso, you're hearing about Miley Cyrus. Everyone knows what happened to one of my favorites, which was Demi Lovato.
The thing about Demi Lovato is Demi Lovato, I'll touch on that in a second. I'm really proud of Demi Lovato for what Demi Lovato has done with her life. The thing about Disney is in 2011, you and I were working on a project, and this was the same time that Disney had offered me negotiations. When I was talking to Disney in 2011, one thing that I got a chance to do was go behind the scenes, so to say, and I had the whole procedure explained to me. The thing is, with these Disney stars, they are minors. I had someone from Disney Channel named Heather explain it to me. They are minors, and they are under such a strict policy that they have to be monitored with everything that they do between the ages of, I'd say, anywhere from 11, even younger than that, probably 8 or 9, from about 8 or 9 up to at least the age they turn 19. They are not allowed to do an interview without somebody monitoring the interview. They are not allowed to communicate with anybody outside of their agents and their own personal family. Their personal lives are absolutely obstructed. The amount of money that these children are paid is absolutely ridiculous. They are paid within the millions per season, anywhere from 3 to 4.5 million per season of a show that they do. It's all locked away in a bank. The thing that really got to me when Heather was explaining it to me, it's all locked away in a bank account. Get this, it's all locked away in a bank account that they have no access to. The money that they're making is kept from them until they hit the age of 19. It's kept away in a bank account with the numbers and the number of zeros at the end of their check kept from them. They don't know the dollar value of how much they're worth or how much they're making, and it's kept away in a confined place under strict observation, and they don't get access to it until they're 19. So the result of that, and the thing that I explained to Heather was the result of that, that's why there are so many Disney stars lashing out when they hit the age of being able to get away from Disney. They say the hell with their contract, and they get immediate access to the money. That's what happened to Miley. Miley found out that she was making millions and millions and millions of dollars, and she learned so much so quick, so that when she hit that age of 20 or 21, between 19 and 21,